Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we have got a boozy-filled episode for you tonight. I am joined by four amazing people, and we are having a good old-fashioned 2-on-2 game at the Pub Trivia Experience. It is our standard game, and it would not be a game if we did not have the Queen of Spades. Marrissa, how you doing? What you drinking?
I'm doing all right, and I've got my usual peach crown and cream soda.
Peaches and cream. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's delicious.
That peach crown is getting easier and easier to find, I see. Everywhere I go on Facebook, people are bragging about buying peach crown. I'm just sitting here with my bourbon.
It was difficult for a while.
Speaking of difficult for a while, Jeffrey, how you doing? What you drinking?
I'm still here. I am drinking actually a lovely blind tasting selection my wife put together. From the majority of the Buffalo Trace Mash Bill 1, but also a Blanton's is mixed in. So I've got four glasses over here with different bourbons in it, and I'm not sure which one's which. So we're going to have a fun night.
Which four are you drinking? We got Blanton's.
I've got Blanton's, Eagle Rare, Buffalo Trace, and Benchmark.
Let me know how that Benchmark is, because that's actually like the one Buffalo Trace product I can go anywhere and get.
Well, I don't know which one it is, so we'll find out.
Now, as for me, I am drinking a bottle. It's a private barrel. I've had it on the show before, but I really do enjoy it. This is the Ezra Brooks Private Barrel. This one here checks in at, 53.5% alcohol. Got a nice little kick, a nice burn going down. This is from Sunshine Liquors right here in Palm Harbor, Florida. Not a sponsor, but they really do pick good bourbon. I cannot complain. You've heard
that will definitely warm the pipes.
Oh, it's going to be good. And you just heard him right there. Brendan, my friend, tell our listeners where you're from and tell us what you're drinking tonight.
From Springfield, Illinois.
Ooh, cold.
What you guys are doing is pretty solid on this podcast. I love the show. Tonight I am having Tito's with a little bit of Diet Mountain Dew and a dash of Diet Tonic to get that quinine, you know.
Ooh, see, I'm not a Tito's guy, but to each their own. I like my liquor brown, but hey, I'll drink to that. And Brendan, we have got your buddy Bill here. Bill, how you doing? Where are you from, and what you drinking?
I'm doing good. I'm from Greenview, Illinois, and I'm drinking vodka and water.
Okay. We have some Illinois boys in the house, and I have a feeling, despite having Illinois boys in the house, I am the only Chicago Cubs fan.
This is probably a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay with me.
Yeah, well, I'm surrounded by Cards fans. It's okay. So, everyone, we've got our standard game tonight. We are going to start with our pregame. Now, instead of going back and forth and picking numbers, we're just going to let the guests here, Brendan and Bill, pick. Do you want the odds or the evens?
All you, Bill.
No, you go.
All right, let's just go with odds.
They are taking the odds. Jeff and Marrissa, you're taking the evens. And if you know me, you know there's something I love, and it is comic book movies. Your pregame tonight worth 2 points apiece. Are these characters scheduled to appear in James Gunn's Suicide Squad film that's coming out later this year? We're going to start with the odds. We're going to start with Brendan. Brendan, your character is Peacemaker.
No, am I allowed to talk this out with Bill or no?
You are not. It's only you.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and say yes, he will appear.
Yes, he will. Peacemaker, being played by wrestler John Cena, will have his own spin-off show on HBO Max. 2 points for you guys. We're going to bring this over to Jeff. Jeff, your character is the Calendar Man.
The Calendar Man. I'm trying to think because I just watched what's that show we like? Nerdist?
Yeah.
I swear a month or two ago I watched a list of all these people that were supposed to be in there, but I do not recall. So I'm just going to flip a coin here. I'm going to go with yes.
Calendar Man is not scheduled to appear. All right, Bill.
Hey, Bill, we're out to the early lead.
You got the lead here, Bill. It's up to you. Your character is the Enchantress.
I'm sorry, who?
The Enchantress. Enchantress.
I'm going to say no on that.
No is a correct answer. She died at the end of the first movie. That is correct, and we have got a 4-0 lead for the visiting team. Marissa, you're up. Can your team get on the board? Your character is Killer Croc. These are comic book characters, by the way. I did not make up a single name on this list. And just be happy.
I believe it.
I didn't
I
include
have no
Kite
idea.
Man.
I have no idea.
I feel like Killer Croc was like the mascot for a Elton John tour.
That would not surprise me.
It's like what we saw at Outdoor World yesterday, the Killer
right.
Croc. I'm going to go with no. It doesn't sound like a real thing to me, but
2
whatever.
points. Despite the faulty logic, Killer Croc was in the original Suicide Squad, the David Ayer film from a few years ago. He is not in the sequel.
I imagine it would have helped if we saw the initial one too.
Yeah, that'd probably be helpful.
It's okay. I'll lend it to you. It's okay.
Okay, I know nothing really about DC at all.
Well, we always say Marissa has no class. Brandon, we're over to you, sir. Your character is Deathstroke.
Boy, that's really definitely like a comic book name. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I think he'll be in. I think he'll be in the show.
Deathstroke, played in the DCEU by Joe Magalegan, and no, whatever his name is currently not slated to appear.
Joe Manganiello?
Joe Manganiello, yes.
Deathwater?
Deathstroke. Slade Wilson.
Yeah, but he has Deathwater. Yeah.
No, we're not talking about what his breath smells like. We are bringing this over. Jeff, you're up. Your character is Captain Boomerang.
Captain Boomerang. Oh, man. God, that didn't even sound like a name I've heard of. I don't know. I mean, we're just guessing here, right? I mean, I've got no clue. I'm gonna go with yes.
Captain Boomerang, played by Jai Courtney, was in the original Suicide Squad and is coming back for the sequel.
Well done, sir.
Okay,
Nicely
guess
done,
it's a real
Jeff.
person.
It is definitely a real person, a villain of the Flash. All right, number 7. This one I believe is going to Bill. Bill, your character is the Polka Dot Man. That is a real character. And apparently I'm the only one on this show that's read a comic book, so.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I was thinking Guardians of the Galaxy for the first half of this, so I was totally off. And I'm going to say no on Polka Dot Man.
He went with no. It's actually yes. David Desmalchin is playing the Polka Dot Man in James Gunn's Suicide Squad. It is a 4-4 tie as we bring this one over. I believe this one's going to Marissa. Marissa,
Okay.
your character is the Thinker.
The Thinker? I'm sorry, what?
Is this like the
The statue?
No, the character is the Thinker.
I don't know. I went no last time. Let's go yes this time because it's just 50-50 for me at this point. That's all I don't know. I have no idea.
The Thinker will be played by Peter Capaldi, Doctor Who himself, in the Suicide Squad.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, Brennan and Bill, it is a 4-6 game. Your character is Black Manta, and that is for Brendan.
Oh boy. Logic just says, that's such a comic book name, but I went with that logic last time. So, I mean, yeah, let's just, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and say yes, he's in it.
Black Manta, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen in the DCEU, is a villain of Aquaman, is not slated to appear.
Man.
Although,
sorry, Bill.
One of the coolest costumes in all of comic book movies. It is the dumbest looking thing in the world, but on screen looks really dope. Jeffrey, the last character we have for you is Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. Isn't that Vin Diesel?
The Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
No.
Also a comic book character.
I don't know. What did I go with last time? Yes, and then Marissa went no. Or she went yes. I don't know.
Why are you trying to logic this? There's no logic.
I'm trying to play the
this.
numbers at this point because I've got no other logic. I'm just going to go with yes. I think I've heard this, but I'm not sure if it's a trick question or not.
We should probably pay attention to the Nerdist DC
No,
stuff.
I only care about their WandaVision stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Bloodsport, played in the DCEU by Idris Elba, is headlining the new Suicide Squad movie.
Oh. Wait, isn't Idris Elba
like Idris.
in Marvel?
Idris Elba, yes.
No.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, he's
Yes.
Heimdall.
He's
Who
Heimdall.
is he?
Your scores
Okay.
coming out of the pregame. It is an 8-4 lead for Jeff and Marissa. And that means, Bill and Brennan, you're going to be choosing first in round one. Your categories are sports, game shows, geography, and science.
What do you think, Bill?
I'm going to follow your lead on this one.
Well, let's start this off with geography.
They are going with geography. Here is your geography question, and I will remind all of our contestants, each half you do have a rebound. I will ask after the question is read if the other team wants to use it. You will have to lock in your answer immediately. Here is your geography question. What is the only country to share a land border with Germany, France, and Belgium? Jeff and Marissa, do you wish to rebound? I need an answer.
No.
No rebound locked. Brendan and Bill, talk it out.
Germany, France, Belgium.
I'm saying Switzerland.
I like Switzerland or I like the Netherlands.
No, I don't think the Netherlands reach. No.
Is that too far? Is that a little bit higher?
I think so. Did you mean north when you said higher?
A little bit high. Yes, of course I meant north.
On your logic there.
Well, Amsterdam's there too, so I mean higher.
Correct.
Yeah, I kind of like. I think I kind of like that. You want to lock in?
I mean that comes to my mind. Yeah, go ahead.
We'll go ahead and lock in. We'll go ahead and lock in with Switzerland.
They have locked in Switzerland. Unfortunately, that is not a correct answer. This is a very, very tiny country. Switzerland borders, I believe, both France and Germany. Does
It's
not border
Luxembourg,
Belgium.
isn't it?
It is Luxembourg.
Yeah.
Okay, no points there. Jeff and Marissa, do you want sports, game shows, or science?
Well, I think if I chose sports, it'd be on me. So do you want to go science
Yep.
or game shows? Can't imagine that we would want to go game shows.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like science, we can logic to it together if it's something
I think you're right. Let's go science.
crazy. I'm no help on
They're
sports.
going with
so.
science. Here's your question in the category is science. OBGYNs caution pregnant women to avoid unpasteurized milk, lunch meats, hot dogs, and soft cheeses because they contain what bacteria that can be harmful to the mother and the unborn child? Brendan and Bill, do you want to lock in your rebound?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
And
They're
plus,
not-
I still don't know how to chat.
They are not locking it in. Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
I should know this.
You've had three
yeah,
of them.
you've had 3 kids. This isn't the nitrates. This is
No, it's not nitrates.
It's the bacteria.
Oh goodness, is it?
It's not.
Oh, it's got to be. It's not the one that's not the one that honey causes. It's what? Which is the one that honey is?
No, you always say that it can go bad, even though everyone says it can't.
I don't know if it's listeria or if it's salmonella or.
I don't think it's salmonella. Salmonella is like meats and stuff, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Well,
I don't know if it's I don't know. It could be E. coli. It could be listeria. It could be. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. I don't recall it being something
I
general like E. coli or salmonella. Because I feel like I would have remembered those things because those are common. But I don't remember listeria.
Yeah. I don't know. I just have nitrates stuck in my head for some reason.
That's exactly where I went to with that. I was like, this one's easy.
But it's not a bacteria.
It's not.
It's an additive. I don't know.
I don't think it was something as common as E. coli or salmonella. So let's just go listeria. That seems like.
And go to listeria?
It just doesn't. The other two, I feel like I would have known.
Okay.
Like we knew nitrates.
And what are we going with?
Like, that's the main thing that they're like, stay away from nitrates.
But then they're like, stay away from soft cheeses and these other things. But yeah, let's just lock in with listeria.
Okay. Go with it.
They have locked in with listeria. Listeria is a correct answer. I believe you're thinking of, for honey, I believe is it botulism?
It is botulism, yes.
So listeria is a correct answer. That's 10 points for the Pub Trivia Experience. And we're going to bring this over. Brendan and Bill, do you want game shows or sports?
Well, Bill, if I could figure out a way to chat Chris, I think we could probably be good enough to steal sports if you're confident on game shows.
I'm confident on nothing, but game shows works for me.
All right, let's roll with game shows.
They're going to go with game shows. Here is your game shows question. In an episode that aired earlier this year, what celebrity chef and founder of Momofuku Noodle Bar became the first person in the 20-plus year history to win the $1 million grand prize on Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Jeff and Marrissa, do you wish to rebound?
I think we do.
Yeah.
Right, Jeff, lock your rebound in.
All right.
Oh, are you doing it?
Oh, it looked like you were doing it. Okay. I'll send it
sorry.
to him. Where are you?
Is this coming in the chat or are you texting me, Jeff?
No, I was
It's
texting.
right
There it is.
Chris, if it's okay if we rebound, I'll just send you a Facebook message if that's fine.
Yeah, that works by me.
Perfect.
Their rebound has been locked in. Brendan, Bill, talk it out.
My first thought was Emerald, but there's no way he did that, is there?
No,
Bobby
that's not the right restaurant.
Bobby Flay?
What was the name of the restaurant again?
The restaurant is, let me pull it back up here, the Momofuku Noodle Bar. That's Momofuku Noodle Bar.
I mean, I can get you. There was like Bobby Flay. You know, what's the jerk face's name? Who's an asshole all the time. He calls everybody a donut. I don't know if that's right. If that's going to get you there or not?
You're talking about the British guy?
Yeah.
I feel like I should know this.
Yeah, I feel like I should know too.
No bar.
Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name.
Yeah. If you want to go with Bobby Flay, we can. I don't think that's right.
I don't think it is either, but I think the guy we're both thinking of is the right answer, and I can't get there. I'm having a hard time getting there.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay. Is it
I don't
Gordon?
think he does noodle though. That's the thing that's throwing.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. The British cat I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You pick one. I don't care. I don't care.
This is the
We'll go with
frustration I
Bobby
have
Flay.
felt. This is the frustration I have felt so many times on this show. Just pick one. I don't give a shit. Just go.
I need more bourbon.
Oh, that's something I never have a problem getting. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm over talking your talk. By all means, keep talking it out. I'm just the drunk in the back of the bar heckling you.
We'll just. You know what? You're tired. We're gonna go Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
They are going with Bobby Flay. Bobby Flay, unfortunately, is not a correct answer. Jeff, you locked in the rebound for your team. What did you say?
So I'm going to take this one.
Oh.
So they went with the wrong FCI grad. The person we're looking for is David Chang. FCI is French Culinary Institute in New York City. I toured there. I almost went there, but I ended up at Lake Cordon Bleu instead.
David Chang is a correct answer. The first person to win the $1 million grand prize on Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Nicely done.
This is supposed to be in our wheelhouse, not theirs.
Hey, when you've got a chef question, that's mine.
That was a game show question.
Yeah, but it featured a
It
chef.
did, and I threw the restaurant name in there. That didn't help.
We're getting those
Yeah.
back right now.
Here is your category, your question for Jeff and Marrissa. Your category is sports. Marrissa, I think you can just take your headset off and go take a nap if you want. You got a little bit of time.
Okay, cool.
Here is your sports question. What former Montreal Expo is the youngest person in the Baseball Hall of Fame at the current age of 47? Fun fact, throughout his 16-year Major League career, he never struck out more than 95 times in a season. And to put that as a point of reference, Mike Trout had 124 strikeouts in 2019 alone. Brendan and Bill, do you want...
No, we can't. I can't.
You know I don't know baseball. So.
I've got three names. No, we can't rebound.
Okay.
Can't waste it early.
They have opted not to use their rebound. Jeff, I have a feeling you're going to be talking with yourself here, but go ahead and talk it out.
I've got an idea. Can you reread the question, though, real quick?
Yep.
Just want to pick up some details.
What former Montreal Expo is now the youngest player in the Baseball Hall of Fame with a current age of 47? Fun fact, throughout his 16-year Major League career, he never once struck out more than 95 times in a season. For reference, Mike Trout struck out 124 times in 2019.
Oh, man. This is difficult because I'm not sure. I know who just went in, and that was Larry Walker, but I don't know if he's the youngest. There was Vlad, but I'm not sure if he made it in or not. I imagine he did. It can't be Carter. And really, there's no one else that would have been in between there. I mean, unless they considered Pedro. But no, because it was batting. Shoot. So it really just puts it down to Walker or Vlad. I'm not sure which one's younger.
What is that?
So we just...
No, there's some noise coming from the line, so I'm muting it.
Oh, okay.
They can still hear you, just can't hear them.
Fair enough. God, I don't know. I feel like Walker was older. 47, but... Let's see, Vlad's got the son playing now. So I don't know. I'm going to have to go with Walker. I'll lock in with Larry Walker.
They have locked in with Larry Walker. So Brennan, he's on his way back. Here he is. So they have locked in with Larry Walker. Brennan, you did not use your rebound, but what would your guess have been out of curiosity? Because I could tell you were being torn up inside there.
I think it's probably Larry Walker, but I think we're missing somebody pretty obvious.
Unfortunately, Larry Walker is not the correct answer. This gentleman has a son that plays for I believe the Toronto Blue Jays.
No, it's Vladimir Guerrero.
Vlad Guerrero.
Ah, Jeff, come on. You said that so many times.
Yeah, but
Which
when did he
is-
go in? I don't know. I mean, Walker
2
just
years
went
ago?
in.
Vlad retired young, too.
Yeah.
I think he went in 17, I believe. 18, maybe.
Sounds about right.
Jeez.
All right, we are heading out of the first round. Your scores 28-4 in favor of Jeff and Marrissa.
Gosh, Bill, we're good.
I think Bill just got up and left.
He's going to leave this one to me.
Jeff and
I'm
Marrissa.
back. I'm back.
He's
I had to get another drink.
I don't blame you there. What'd you grab?
Now I'm drinking port. We're going to try to mix it up.
Ooh, going wine. I'll take that.
He
Here
loves
are
his
your round
port
2
wine and plum wine.
categories. Jeff and Marrissa, you're picking first. Your categories are food, music, comedy, and a category that I debuted on the Things I Got Wrong podcast a few episodes back. This is its debut here on the PubTriviaExperience. It's called Chris's Crazy Connections. And to give you a point of reference, you've all played before and after games where the answer of one leads you to the answer of another. This is like that, but there's 3 of them.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so it is going. I'm going to read you. I'll read you an entire couple of sentences, and the answer to one leads you to another that leads you to another.
What are we going with, Jeff?
What were the other ones? I wasn't listening.
Food, music, and comedy.
Food, music, comedy, and Chris's wacky connections.
Chris's Crazy Connections. Triple C, bitch.
Oh, Crazy Connections.
Triple C. Okay. I don't know. You're pretty good at food stuff. Want to go food?
Sure. We can go
All
food.
right. Brendan and Bill, you do have your rebound remaining. Here is your question in the category of food. What spreadable Italian cheese is typically a main ingredient in tiramisu and is often used as a substitute to cream cheese since it is both richer and creamier? Don't mix these up, though. If you added cream cheese to tiramisu, I'm betting that tastes disgusting.
I know this one, Brandon.
Okay, so text it
But
to
I
me.
have a feeling she does too.
Well, it's if they get it and we get it, we don't lose our rebound. So
Yeah,
text
you
it
might
to
as
me
well.
and I'll send it to Chris.
Well, wait. I think I can figure out the chat.
Okay.
Did you
Okay.
get that?
Yeah, if you can send it to Chris, go ahead and send it to
Yep.
Chris.
All right. They
Yes,
have
that's
locked in their rebound. It's over.
That's 100% exactly right.
It is over to Jeff and probably Marrissa.
Yep, she can take it.
I mean, yeah. This is mascarpone. Sorry. I'm a pastry chef, so.
Yeah.
I keep freaking forgetting that.
Once again, I said this was
So
supposed to be in our
does she.
wheelhouse.
You're a
not theirs.
paralegal. You are a paralegal. Mascarpone
I'm
is
not
in fact the
technically a
correct
paralegal.
answer.
I do not have my paralegal license.
All right.
Bill, we are really good.
Yeah.
Brendan and
I got
Bill.
Mars Capone.
Do you want music, comedy, or Chris's crazy connections?
What do you think, Bill?
You want to try music?
Yeah, I think let's just light the music scene up.
Okay.
All right, here is your music question. What country has won Eurovision a record 7 times with the following artists? Those artists are Dana, Johnny Logan, who has won it twice, Linda Martin, Niamh Kavanagh, Paul Harrington, Charlie McGettigan, Elmer Quinn. Oh, no, Elmer Quinn is the last one. Sorry about that. And Elmer Quinn. And I can repeat those names if you'd like those again. Marissa and Jeff, do you wish to Oh, no, you've already used your rebound.
We already used it.
Oh, we used it. We can't use
No.
it.
Okay, Brennan and Bill, it's on you. Do you want those names one more time?
Please, if you don't mind.
Of course. And I forgot to mention, I did not change the names. Well, obviously I didn't, but this is how they're pronounced in English. Johnny Logan has won twice. Another artist was Dana, Linda Martin, Niamh Kavanagh, Paul Harrington, Charlie McGettigan, and Elmer Quinn. Eimer Quinn. My gosh. Eimer Quinn.
Any idea, Bill? I
Trying to think.
I have.
It's not.
I don't think it would be any kind of like any of the like the UK. I don't think maybe Sweden, or Germany, maybe. I really don't know.
Well, I'm looking at the last names though: Quinn, Kavanaugh, Martin, Logan.
Kavanaugh does actually kind of scream that way.
My answer is Mars Capone. You think Ireland?
I'm starting to lean that way, but
That's the only one I can think.
yeah. Let's just go Ireland. I'm fine with it.
All right, we're just gonna go with Ireland.
They have locked in Ireland. Jeff and Marissa, would you have had a guess here?
We sure
Yes.
would have.
Okay, would you tell
So-
us what that guess is?
Did anyone see the Will Ferrell movie, Eurovision
I
Song
did.
Contest? That's Iceland.
It is.
It is not. It is Ireland.
Oh
Oh, what?
Oh, woohoo!
Oh, Ireland. Sorry.
We off the schneid. We off the
You
schneid,
are.
baby.
Charlie McGettigan was the one I was trying to hopefully was going to give you enough to get there to Ireland. Nicely done, nicely done. 10 points to Gryffindor. We are bringing this over to Jeff and Marissa. Do you want...
Hey, Chris. A winning streak starts with one win.
Damn right. Damn right. I'm 100% in your corner right now. I am not unbiased in that admission. Jeff and Marissa, do you want comedy or Chris's crazy connections?
Let's just go for Chris's crazy connections. All the alliteration.
Okay, Chris's crazy connections. And Brendan and Bill, you do still have your buzzer beater. This is your last time to use it, so I would recommend locking it in. It will disappear at the half. Here is your question, and I will read this more than once and give you a chance to kind of sit down and think through your answer. If Lauren Graham and Alexis Bledel were on the set of this television show that spawned a Netflix reboot, they might be singing this Cyndi Lauper song. In fact, if they did, I bet this comedy video website would pay top dollar for that video.
Okay, hold on. Can you repeat that?
I'm going to repeat that one more time. If Lauren Graham and Alexis Bledel were on the set of this television show that spawned a Netflix reboot, they might be singing this Cyndi Lauper song. In fact, if they did, I bet this comedy video website would pay top dollar to stream that video.
I have the first two, Brandon.
Okay. Now, Chris, can they hear us?
They can.
Okay. So, Bill, you keep your first two, and I think we can get there, and we'll let them check in.
Well, you guys have your rebound, so you have to check in first.
Oh, shit. No, we have to check in first. Okay. Gosh darn it. Text me the last two, Bill. Real quick, text me the last two.
I have the first two, just a second.
Or text me the first two.
I'll allow it.
I have the third one if you want it.
Sure.
Oh, I forgot we're not allowed to do that. All these rules are fancy.
This is a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh boy, here we go. Oh, I know it too. Oh, okay, we'll check in with the rebound.
All right, go ahead and check that in. Type it into the chat for me.
Bill, okay, it's coming to you, Chris. It's coming to you.
All right.
What, did you get the last one?
I don't know if I do or not, but we're not going to waste it.
The rebound has been locked. Jeff and Marrissa, you can talk it out.
Yeah, we don't have to. I got this one.
Yeah, you did.
You see, my wife loves the Gilmore Girls, and I love the internet, and we all just want to have fun. So I've got Gilmore Girls just want to have fun, funny or die. Alcohol. Gilmore Girls just want to have funny or die.
Gilmore Girls just want to have funny or die is a correct answer.
Good job.
10 points, Jeff and Marrissa. Brendan and Bill, that means your last category is your last question is in the category of comedy. Here is your question. I'll remind Jeff and Marrissa, you do not have a rebound remaining. What comedy group made history in 1940 with their short film, You Nazi Spy? The first American production that would openly mock Hitler's regime. This came out 9 months prior to the release of Charlie Chaplin's The Dictator.
Bill, we know this. We've had a question about this before.
Well,
Causes.
Three Stooges?
I think it is the Three Stooges.
Did you say comedy? Did you say comedy?
It's a comedy trio. It's the Three Stooges.
Because Marx Brothers had four.
Yeah, we had a question about this at Causes one night.
Okay, we'll go Three Stooges.
Yeah, we'll lock in Three Stooges.
And the Three Stooges is a correct answer. Nicely done, nicely done. Going into halftime, your scores. Brendan and Bill have 24. Marrissa and Jeff, 48 points. It is still anybody's game.
Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years.
Damn right. Now, here's how halftime is going to work. And I'm going to give you guys a choice here. Halftime is a audio clue. I am going to give you 4 opening sounds for 4 different movie and television show streaming apps. These sounds either play when you load the app for the first time or before a show plays. I am going to play them for you one by one. It is up to you. Do you want a multiple choice? Do you want me to tell you what the 4 companies are and you play a match game? Or do you want to go into this blind? And you just
I vote
guess.
blind. I vote blind.
Okay. Well, that means we're going blind because one person doesn't want to play a match. We were going in blind. Bill, do you have something you want to say there?
No, I'm just used to it.
He's just used to it. He's the godfather of my son. He's way used to it.
Okay. We are going in blind. There are 4, and these are major streaming services. You have to name what the streaming service is that corresponds to each of these clues. Here is your first one.
Bill, I think we can lock in.
All right. You can just put those in the chat when you're locked in. Jeff and Marissa, you guys do the same. Put it in the chat when you are locked in.
Okay.
If you want to text it to me, Brandon.
No, I'll just send it to him.
You make me nervous when you do that.
I know. Do you want me to send it to you first?
No, go ahead.
I think that's right, actually.
All right. Here is your second audio clue.
Bill, I probably guessed wrong for the first one because that's probably the one the second one is.
All right, we're locked in.
All right. And that means, Brennan and Bill, you guys can talk that answer out if you'd like.
Where I just sent it to you. I messed up.
Okay. Here is your third option.
Boy, I think that's right. All right. I sent it to you, brother.
All right. I'm going to hope this fourth one plays through because I couldn't find it streaming anywhere, so I recorded it on my phone. Here it is.
I know what that is, too.
Do we need that sound again?
One more time, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Bill, I'm just we're gonna sink or swim here. Sink or swim.
What? You haven't even talked to me about this. You're gonna sink or...
Yeah, I'm gonna sink or swim. Hold on.
I'm drinking. I'm sinking. All right, we are going to go with the first one. Number one, Jeff and Marissa, what did you say that was?
That is Disney Plus.
Brandon and Bill, what did you say?
We for the first one we said Netflix because we're goofy.
And Disney Plus is a correct answer. That's 5 points for Jeff and Marissa.
So we know we missed another one.
Brandon and Bill, what did you say for number two?
We also had Netflix for number two.
Jeff and Marissa?
Netflix.
Yeah.
What about number three? Jeff and Marissa, you go first.
We went with Peacock. I don't know that noise.
Brandon and Bill.
We, for number three, we put Disney Plus.
All right. And the correct answer there is actually Hulu. That was Hulu.
I have never turned that on in my life.
I like Hulu. There's a couple of good things on there, although they canceled the Runaways, so maybe not. But number four, Brandon and Bill, what did you put?
HBO Plus.
And Jeff and Marissa.
HBO Max.
Okay, so
HBO?
You're
HBO
not
Max.
100%
Whatever
right, but
they
I'm going to give you
changed
both
the name
points.
to.
It is just HBO, but I'm going to give you both points there because you're close enough. HBO Max actually has a different sound, but because it's so
Does
interchangeable,
it?
it does. That was.
Come on, Chris, throw us a bone.
I am. I'm giving you both the points.
To be fair, I did lock in with HBO.
Yeah, you
I don't
did.
know why she
Just
said
say
that.
HBO. Well, because they changed the name branding on the app.
Well, that's a good point.
Your scores coming out of halftime. Jeff and Marissa, 63. Brandon and Bill are at 34. We are moving into round three, and we're going to start. Brandon and Bill, your categories are going to be literature, English history, soda, and television.
Bill, you lead us this. You lead us this round.
Let's just go literature. It's the first one.
All right, I love it.
They're going with literature. Here is your literature question. And a reminder, both teams have their rebounds remaining. While he is known for novels such as No Country for Old Men and The Road, Cormac McCarthy initially found fame for what novel about a young Texan boy and his friend who head south to Mexico with idealistic plans of living the cowboy life, only to find that reality is never as easy as our youthful ideals make it seem. Jeff and Marrissa, do you wish to rebound?
No, I don't want to waste a rebound on this one.
All right, Brandon and Bill, talk it out.
It's the friend throwing me. Because I want to say it's Blood Meridian. That was 86. Ish. That's the only one I can think of. So yeah, we'll lock in with Blood Meridian.
They have locked in with Blood Meridian. Marrissa and Jeff, what would you have said?
I would have gone with All the Pretty Horses.
And I didn't listen to the questions, so...
Because it was literature, Jeff.
You're not wrong.
So I'm looking to validate that my question is valid here. Bear with me. Because Cormac McCarthy did write Blood Meridian, but I don't know if that is the first... Yeah, I know that was the first one that came out, one of his first big ones, but I thought that the first one that really hit really big was All the Pretty Horses. Unfortunately, though, Blood Meridian does not fit the rest of the description in the question.
Okay.
The correct answer would have been All the Pretty Horses, though.
Well, at least they didn't rebound.
So
we're here we go. Come
right.
on.
Jeff and Marrissa, do you want English history, soda, or television?
I don't know. What would you feel more confident in?
Television it is.
Okay.
Here's your question in the category of television. In May of 2020, it was announced that what television show was picked up for its 15th season, officially making it the longest-running live-action comedy series in history. In May of 2020, it was announced that what television show was picked up for its 15th season, officially making it the longest-running live-action comedy series in history. Brendan and Bill, do you wish to rebound?
That's up to him because I have no idea.
5. No, we'll skip this one.
No rebound lodge. Jeff and Marrissa, talk it out.
So I think... All right. Well, so I think that I actually found this when we were watching Mythic Quest, and I was looking up, what's his face, Rob McElhenney, Rob, the guy with the Irish last name. And I think that I found that his show, It's Always Sunny, was like the longest running show or something of this sort. So I think that's the answer. I don't really have any other guess other than that.
I don't know. I thought I heard something about Supernatural, but then I think it got canceled because of COVID. I don't know.
Supernatural?
Yeah, with Jared Padalecki and what's the other guy's name? The brothers that hunt supernatural stuff. I watched like the first 4 seasons.
Oh.
They do have beards.
Yeah.
Well, I have never seen that show, so I know nothing of what you speak of.
I started watching it because of Jared Padalecki because he was in Gilmore Girls, but
it all comes back around. Is it
dropped
still
off.
on?
Yeah, I think it's still on. At least it was up until COVID, but I don't know if COVID canceled that. But Always Sunny is a good guess because that's been on for a long time.
Feels like it. But I mean, if you were watching Supernatural, that would have had to been before we got married.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that was 12 years ago.
That was 12-ish years ago.
Almost. God, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, if you feel good about Supernatural, I just have a vague feeling that I remember seeing that. Because we've never watched it until, well, we haven't watched it, but we watched the other show with him in, and I was like, well, maybe we should watch that.
I don't know. Pick one. I don't care. Whatever.
I mean, if you have like a real feeling about Supernatural, I'd rather just go with that.
I just know it's been on longer than we were married.
That's a pretty long time. He said, what, 15 years?
It would be its 15th season, right?
So that means it would have had to have come out just a couple years before we were married? That's totally possible.
I don't know. I'm not confident. You know how... I don't know.
Well, I know when you're not confident, you're usually right, so...
Let's go with it. Because I've seen it... People post HTV, SVG stuff in my craft group all the time about it, so...
I don't even know what language you're speaking anymore. It must be Supernatural. Yeah, let's lock it in.
They have locked in the always hilarious television show Supernatural, apparently missing the clue that this is a live-action comedy series because if there's one thing we know about Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles, it's they're known for comedy. Their comedic timing is impeccable.
I didn't pay attention. That's my fault.
Your correct answer, if you had listened to your husband, is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I know nothing about Always Sunny. I'm sorry.
What did we guess on that, Bill?
We did.
I completely forgot. Oh, yeah, we did Rebound. My bad.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is your correct answer. And, Jeff, Mythic Quest was hilarious. I love that show.
You've watched it?
I binged it in the last 2 days over the weekend. I loved it.
Oh, I just assumed that no one else had seen it.
I needed something after I watched Ted Lasso and cried. So,
Yep.
Mythic
Oh,
Quest
did you finish Ted Lasso?
Oh, yeah, I finished Ted Lasso.
So
Ted Lasso's amazing. It's the best thing on television this year.
I want to watch it again.
Bawled my eyes out when they...
No.
Sorry.
It's
All right.
funny.
Sorry,
It's a
other
great,
people.
funny film, movie, TV show.
Brandon and Bill, do you want English history or soda?
Your turn, Brad. Your turn.
Let's do English history.
Okay.
English history. Here is your question. Name the royal house that ruled England from the time of Henry VII in 1485 to Elizabeth I in 1603. No word on if the Man of Steel got his nickname from the suits of metal worn by the army during battle.
Can we do soda?
Yeah, we can. I want to rebound on this one.
Oh, really? Aren't you fancy there, Marrissa?
From what I can get, surmise is Marrissa is paying attention to the hint in the question. Marrissa, go ahead and lock in your rebound.
Bill, were you paying attention to the question?
If you would keep your mouth shut, I'd probably. Can we have the question again?
Here's the question one more time. Name the royal house that ruled England from the time of Henry VII in 1485 through Elizabeth I in 1603. No word on if the Man of Steel got his nickname from the suits of metal the army wore during battle. Looking for the
Tudors.
Name of the house.
It's the house of the Tudors.
No, it'd have to be. Yeah, it has to be. We're locking with Tudors.
They have locked in with the Tudors. Jeff and Marrissa, what did you say?
The Tudors.
And Marrissa, I know you got there from the hint. Guarantee you got there from Henry Cavill being in the Tudors. Brendan and Bill, how did you get there? Was it the hint?
Because it's the Tudors.
It was the hint completely.
Henry VIII is the Tudor king.
Oh,
and
shit.
The first is his
I didn't even
daughter.
think about that. All right. Well, that is 10 points for Gryffindor. We're going to keep this train rolling, and that means Jeff and Marissa, your category isn't soda.
No, they didn't get 10 points.
No, you got 10 points.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, shit, my bad.
Unless you identify more with Slytherin, which I'm okay with. I can call you guys Slytherin instead.
House Ravenclaw.
Oh, we're for sure Slytherin over here.
Oh, shut up, Hufflepuffs.
Get the
Popo.
Yeah, no,
Popo Puffs.
we're definitely Slitherclaws over here.
Jeff and Marissa, your category isn't soda. Here is your question. Launched in 1963, what was the first diet drink launched by the Coca-Cola Company? Marty McFly would attempt to order this in the first Back to the Future film. And in 2020, Coca-Cola announced they would be canceling this sparsely produced soda entirely. Brendan and Bill, do you wish to rebound? Are you locking in your rebound?
I think we're going to lock in the rebound.
All right, go ahead and send that over.
We're locking in.
Jeff,
I'll send it to you.
Go ahead, Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
All right, I'm glad we just kind of did a rewatch of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure this is Tab. The bright pink can.
Yeah, what she
I'm
said.
pretty sure it's Tab. I'm going with Tab.
They have locked in with Tab. Marissa, I can't give you a tab until you order something. Tab is a correct answer.
Woo!
Brennan and Bill, you are not charged a rebound, even though you did get the rebound correct. And that means we are heading into round 4. Jeff and Marissa, you are starting this round off. Your categories are sports, tourism, weather, and go tell it on the mountain.
Now I'm going to have that hymn stuck in my head. Go tell it on the mountain.
And to make this abundantly clear, it is not a song. It is not a category about hymns. It's a category about mountains. Just making it abundantly clear here.
All right. Well, I like some big mountains. Let's go with mountains.
Yeah, I like mountains. I miss mountains. I want to go back to the mountains.
I want to be in them.
Let's go mountains.
Here we go. Which mountain was said to have a curse against women? All 5 female climbers who summited this deadly rock from 1986 to 2004 died either on their descent down or while climbing a nearby mountain. This curse was broken in 2004 by Edurne Pasaban, who is alive to this day. Brandon, do you want to go ahead and lock that rebound in?
Oh man, I don't want to give anything away. Oh man, no, I'm not gonna lock the rebound in. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay,
I'm not gonna do it. But I know it. But I can't. I don't know the exact thing. I know it.
Just a reminder, you're only going to have one other question to use that rebound.
I know.
All
right.
Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that I know this one and confirmed it with my wife. Because I had a friend who had beat cancer and was actually going to and was preparing to climb this mountain until a series of unfortunate events led her to not being able to tackle this mountain. And she had talked about this curse, this misogynistic mountain, and the mountain that she was trying to climb was K2.
Man, gosh dang it, I couldn't remember the number.
So there is a documentary on, I think, Apple or HBO Max called The Summit. And it is about the deadliest day on that mountain. And over the course of 24 hours, I think they said 11 people died while climbing it on one expedition up to the summit in the dead zone. It is on the corner of Pakistan and China. It is K2.
You can see the summit from Everest, and it's like they literally talk back and forth via, whatever they talk on the headsets or whatever. But you can, and I think it's like 1,000 miles away, but you can talk that way. It's so crazy.
the mountain itself, they have views. Like, they had people who had their GoPros on as they're climbing the mountain, and one of the group that got to the summit, you see them, and they turn and look, and all you're doing is looking down at other peaks, and they turn around and you see that they're nowhere even near the top of K2.
I could not get 12 out of my brain. I was stuck on K12. Stuck on K12.
The documentary is amazing. It's very, very well done. It's heartbreaking because they interview the family of the people that went up there, and they actually kind of put you in the mindset of what mountain climbers go through when they're up there, and the fact that, like, they know that if they get up there and they get stuck, like, no, the other climbers aren't coming to get them. Like, it's a risk that
you're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
The documentary is chilling.
There's a book about a Nepalian lady that has summited like 6 of the 7. Like, she's considered the ceiling of the world is what they call her, and it's pretty interesting. It's a neat book. She summited Pikes Peak like 27 times, and Everest once, and K2 twice. And it's really an interesting read.
I don't read much, but between the summit and free solo, like, I'm never going mountain climbing. Just
all I want to do over here is go to Rainier again.
Rainier is really cool. All right.
It's beautiful.
That is 10 points. Brandon and Bill, what are we going with? Do you want to go with tourism, weather, or sports?
All right, let's just go ahead and go sports.
Here is your sports question. From 2011 to 2020, there are 3 running backs that have led the NFL in rushing on 2 different seasons. That would be Derrick Henry, Ezekiel Elliott, and Adrian Peterson. Name any one of the 4 remaining running backs who led the NFL in rushing in one of those seasons.
No, I'll let him take it.
All right, no rebound locked. Brennan and Bill, feel free to talk it out.
It's oh my God. Who played for the Arizona Cardinals, and then he was traded for DeAndre Hopkins to the Houston Texans? It is David. It's, and I can't get there, and I'm literally brain farting on this. It is David something. Shout out to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast, because they're the ones. I mean, my goodness gracious, I wouldn't know this. It is David. It is oh my God, he's the Texans traded DeAndre Hopkins to the Cardinals for him. His name is David. It's freaking David.
To be fair, we got our ass kicked in the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast, so
I'm pulling a blank here.
Bill, you have any idea?
I got it. It's David Johnson. It's David Johnson.
Are we locking in with David Johnson?
I don't know, but I'm sick of thinking about it. It's probably not, but I'm so mad that I can't think of the exact right name, but it is DJ. It is David Johnson.
All right. They have locked in with David Johnson. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. Unfortunately, David Johnson is not a correct answer.
I'm sorry, Bill.
In the year 2011, it was the Jaguars' own Maurice Jones-Drew. 2013 was Shady. I think his name is Shady LaShawn McCoy.
LaShawn McCoy.
2014, DeMarco Murray for the Dallas Cowboys. 2017 was the Kansas City Chiefs' Kareem Hunt. David Johnson had a couple of good years, but he was overshadowed by, I believe, Ezekiel Elliott and Derrick Henry. Unfortunately, no points there. We are bringing this over to Jeff and Marrissa. Which category do you want? Do you want weather or tourism?
I don't know. Let's go tourism.
Okay.
They're going with the category of tourism. Here is your tourism question. Oh, God, why did I put this in round 4? I got to pronounce this now. The 9-day festival of San Fermines, honoring St. Firmin, is an annual 9-day-long festival that runs from July 6th to the 14th every year and attracts tourists from around the world. This event is highlighted by what that occurs every morning of the festival at 8 a.m. local time? Brennan
We
and Bill,
would. We do not wish to rebound.
they are not rebounding. Jeff and Marissa, talk it out.
Okay. Yeah, we both had the same answer. I just wanted to see if
Yeah,
there was any other clues to pick up.
So for me, it was either between the tomato festival where they all throw tomatoes, but I think that's something else. But I think this is the running of the bulls.
I believe you're correct. So we are locking in with Running of the Bulls.
And running of the bulls is a correct answer. Nicely
They get
done.
all the easy questions. We get all the hard ones.
You could have
that chance.
rebounded.
I'm having a blast. I love it.
Brendan and Bill, here's your question in the category of weather, and I will tell you, you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting this one right. According to the Storm Prediction Center, what month of the year averages the most tornadoes in the United States with roughly 287? Is it April, May, or June?
It's because that's the three things when you asked that question, I was like, okay, it's April, May, June.
Living in Florida, I would have had September or August.
Yeah, September, August for us.
Let's just
Did
go
we
ahead and say
already-
May.
Did we already rebound this half? I don't
No,
know.
we have not rebounded. Do you want to rebound?
Okay.
Yeah, we might as well,
Okay.
right?
Lock in your
Yeah,
rebound.
go for it. What's it going to hurt?
I'll lock in May.
All right, Brennan is locked in May. And May is a correct answer. Nicely done. All right, heading into the wager round, your scores. Jeff and Marissa have 93. Brennan and Bill have 54. It is anybody's game, and the way the wager round works is simple. You can wager any or all the points that you have on one of 3 questions or on all 3 questions. You can only wager combined the amount of points that you have. You can break those wagers up in any way, shape, or form that you choose, and you're going to make those wagers based solely on the categories. Here are your categories. Your categories are current events, common phrase origins, and movies. All right, wagers are locked in. We're going to go question by question through this. Here is your question in the category of current events. Landing on February 18th, 2021, what is the name of the rover that just landed in the Jezero crater on Mars?
We're locked.
Brennan and Bill, it's up to you.
It's let's just call it the Explorer.
They've checked in with the Explorer. Marissa and Jeff, what did you say?
We locked in with the Perseverance.
All right. Question number 2. Your category is in common phrase origins. Here is your question. What common phrase, meaning a highly promoted or overstaged event, traces its origins to small traveling circuses that would often visit rural towns across the U.S.?
Yeah, we're locked in.
All I can think is tent pole.
I don't know on that. We're missing something so super easy. Carnival?
No,
This is going to be up to you. I'm not going to get there.
tent pole.
Jeff and Marissa, what did you say?
Go
Go ahead, Jeff.
Thank you, dear. We're going to lock in with a Sideshow.
And they've gone with Sideshow. We're moving on to question number 3. The category is movies. The Freedom and the Independence are spaceships from what 1998 smash hit film?
I got it, Bill. That's easy.
All right. Both teams are locked in. We're going to go through these one more time. I'll read the question and you give me your answers. Current events. Landing on February 18th, 2021. What is the name of the rover that just landed in the Jezero crater on Mars? Brendan and Bill, what did you say?
I think we said Explorer.
It's not right.
They went with Explorer, and what was your wager?
1 point.
They wagered 1 point. Jeff and Marissa, what did you say?
We wagered 30 points.
What did you say?
Oh, Perseverance. Sorry.
Oh, goddamn, that's right.
And the correct answer is the Perseverance. Jeff and Marissa get the points. Question number 2, what common phrase meaning a highly promoted or overstaged event traces its origins to small traveling circuses that would often visit rural towns across the U.S.? Jeff and Marrissa, what was your answer?
We locked in with sideshow.
Brennan and Bill, what did you say? And they went with tentpole. Unfortunately, neither of those are correct answers. The answer we're looking for is a dog and pony show. A dog and pony show. Brendan and Bill, what was your wager on that?
1 point.
1 point.
Jeff and Marrissa.
We wagered 0.
All right. Going into your last question, the category is movies. The Freedom and the Independence were spaceships from what 1998 smash hit film? Jeff and Marrissa, what did you say?
We locked in with Armageddon.
Brennan and Bill.
Armageddon.
And Armageddon is a correct answer. Jeff and Marrissa, what was your wager?
We wagered 20.
Brennan and Bill.
52.
And with a final score of 133 to 105, Jeff and Marrissa are your winners, but Brennan and Bill made a hell of a comeback there in the last half. Nicely done, gentlemen. Jeff and Marrissa,
Thank
take
you.
a bow. You have officially been rude to our guests. And now we will all need to drink to forget the just uncivility. Brash and incivility. Your braggadocious nature is really quite annoying.
It's incivility, Chris, but English, it's fine.
I went to FSU, man. I barely know I know bourbon, but I know cheap beer too.
Free Shoes
Or
University.
Damn right, Free Shoes University. Oh man. Everyone, that's been another episode of the Pub Trivia Experience. Jeff, tell our listeners where they can find us on the socials.
You can find us on the internet.
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook at PubTriviaExperience. You can find us on Twitter at PubTriviaPod, because Twitter. You can always email us at PubTriviaExperience@gmail.com. You can always go to our website, PubTriviaExperience.com as well.
All right, and before we sign off, Brennan and Bill, any shout-outs you guys want to give or anything that you want to say before we end the show?
Thanks for having us.
Hey, you guys are doing is great, clean fun. I love listening to it each and every single night. Pretty awesome. It's outstanding. Thanks for having us. That's all.
We appreciate it, guys. We'll have you back on in the future. That was a lot of fun. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the show, leave us a 5-star rating, write us a review. That'd be awesome. But also, we're moving into the end of the year, the beginning of the year. If you have not done so already, go check out our sister podcast, Boozy Bracketology, the Boozy Bracketology podcast, where we will take any March Madness style bracket you can think of, and we will argue and drink our way through that bracket until we crown a champion. In November, in December, we did the best Christmas movie. January was, if I'm not mistaken, the best 90s alt-rock song. February, the best romantic comedy. And in March, the best TV theme show of all time. We are crowning champions each and every month. For the Pub Trivia Experience, though, I have been Chris.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Marrissa.
And we will see you all next time. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye. Losing it over there, dude. What the fuck about us is clean?